It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a replay request by our top donor and top replay request contributor, MoFaD, who is spawning over here on the top right as the red undead player. He will be opening up with the altar first build order, gonna get his hero out as soon as possible. Map is going to be the last refuge, and he will be facing off against a player who has his name in a different language, so we will be referring to him as Teal because I do not know how to read the other language, and we will be needing some language assistance for that. So it's going to be Teal versus MoFaD and Idol versus Undead. Map is last refuge. As we await the altars to come up, I would just like to advise that this will be going live on our new channel. Warcraft Day will be its own entity now, which will be separate from my main channel. My main channel will no longer be channel. It will be back to doing other stuff because it else. Enough about that. Let us cover the game. And we have the altar down, Ziggurat coming up. Waiting to see which hero comes by. Teal over here is going in for the Keeper of the Grove, which is a popular choice against undead players. Well, it is pretty much the meta as far as Nidal players are concerned at this point. This is, of course, last refuge. We have an expansion that can be defended nicely, but it is a bit hard to creep with all the bigger creep camps. You have multiple green camps nearby your base, which can make for easy tier 1 unit creeping with less number of units. This is something that Nidal players can enjoy, and well, the players could enjoy as well when they're fast stacking to tier 2 and not really having too much except for ghouls and stuff. We have a scout wisp going in towards the other side of the map to detect what is cooking at MoFaD's base while the Ancient of War creeping has begun. No wisp over here to heal or rather repair the Ancient of War, so he's gonna go solo, and Teal gonna take his risks with forces of nature. Circlet of Nobility, the best item that he could have got is definitely the Circle of Nobility. Doing pretty well, pretty nice so far, game going well, and we are waiting to see MoFaD's hero, which is actually going to be the Death Knight Baron Bloodbane. Detects the wisp. Is he gonna go after the with Death Coil? Death Coil, oh no, will detonate, and that will just cost him some mana, not too much, but that's definitely something that he will miss in case he runs out of mana as he comes in with ghouls. The wisp did do its job of detecting that it is going to be a Death Knight on the side of MoFaD as MoFaD techs up. His opponents so far not taking up. Hunter's Hall being dropped. No second Ancient of War yet. Oh, there it is. There it is, second Ancient of War. So we're gonna have mass hunts over here from the side of Teal. Let's see how MoFaD reacts to this. So far, MoFaD has done no creeping. Maybe it would be a good idea to send out a skeleton warrior, a scout, to detect what is cooking. Definitely something you want to know. As we have Teal creeping away the green camps, as I mentioned earlier, green camps are really easy to creep out, and you can easily get your hero to about level 2.5-ish. Got himself a pretty lovely item, must say, that Teal is getting all the good drops over here. You got Cloak of Shadows, which basically helps the Keeper Shadow Melt, just like the other Nidal tier 1 units. You got the Sentry Ward. That's gonna be so useful for him. Would be a good idea to plant one right away somewhere in the middle, or plant it near MoFaD's base. That's very situational. And MoFaD going in for the expansion camp, and okay, yeah, I totally confused this expansion camp with the concealed hill. Sorry, this expansion camp is not hard to creep out. The expansion camp on concealed hill is the one that's hard to creep out. Similar mistake can be made by others. So we have archers heading in, and they're actually heading deep in. MoFaD forced to pull away those acolytes, and he is not mining right now. He's gonna lose one of the ghouls to the archers focus fire, and he's gonna back out lightly while MoFaD gets in. MoFaD also got a pretty good set of items, I must say. Double circlets and Gauntlet of Ogre Strength. Now that's really good in my opinion. That is some really good items, really, if you think about it. As MoFaD is now heading out of his base with his ghouls. Tier 2 is going to kick in real soon. Want to see what path MoFaD chooses to go once he gets to tier 2, as he is going in for a hard camp. Now there's really no reason for MoFaD to creep this particular hard camp right now. I do know that he came back to the base and going to this camp would be a hassle, but this is a big risk that MoFaD's taking. Ghouls, Skeleton Warriors, Death Knight, it's gonna be a uphill fight to take this camp down, but it's gonna be fruitful for him as well. He got himself to level 3 with the DK there. Should pick up that mana, wand of mana stealing and just get the hell out of there. Don't really want to stick there for too long, and yeah, that's exactly why you don't really want to stick there for too long. On the other side, the opponent of MoFaD, Teal, is also creeping the same camp on his side of the map that he is creeping. He's gonna get himself a big mana potion. That is cool, and that's definitely gonna be something that he would be using with his second hero as well later on perhaps. And they're gonna heal up a bit, right? Push in. Tier 2 is ready for MoFaD. Slaughterhouse dropped, so he's prioritizing on tier 2 stuff. I see the Lich. Don't really see it. He doesn't have enough gold. Oh, there we go. There's the Lich. He had enough gold or only just got there a moment ago. As the tier 1 Idle army is pushing in, Huntresses and Archers along with a couple of Wisps in the back line for some detonation for good measure. I'm gonna say Nidal player Teal is just gonna stick to tier 1, it appears, for the time being. And while this is effective for early pushes, well, I would just say rather really effective for early pushes, it is something that Nidal players will be lagging behind as the opponent techs up and goes to tier 2 and tier 3. The biggest problem over here is one hero, no tier 2 stuff. While Huntresses and Archers are very powerful, there is something that you're gonna be missing at one point. While Teal tries to get his keeper near to level 4, he did drop his second. He didn't, it's still there. Now he did. For a moment I thought this was a sentry ward, that is a Wisp though. And the sentry ward detecting exactly what is cooking in MoFaD wave. It's gonna expire in a minute, but it did detect the Wisp and the timing on the Hall of Death, so I guess he's fine. He could time his tier 2 somewhere around the time the Undead player MoFaD goes in for tier 3. That is something that is potentially possible, and that's something that he could definitely do, and it shouldn't be that bad of an idea as he goes in for more creeping. And I'm not exactly sure if my voice is not being completely taken away by the fact that the game volume is a bit higher. I didn't really turn it low, so yeah, that's take care of. Sentry Owl upgrade is ready. They're gonna be putting them down, and I guess he's just gonna creep his Keeper of the Grove up to level 3 there. Level 5 there, I guess. Bank of Reincarnation, pretty good item for the Death Knight. Already got so much focused fire, attempt being curbed with the Death Knight being a super strength type hero. Now he's gonna have the Ankh on his side. There is absolutely no way the Death Knight is gonna fall. Tier 1 Idle army, I'm not really sure. He is pushing into tier 2 now, putting down Ancient of Wonders in front of his base, and pretty much has crept out most of the camps around this area. So it's an uphill fight. Definitely gonna be an uphill fight. Oh hey, a viewer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We have you here. Here comes MoFaD. Gonna take the kill on one of those Wisps there, and you really want to consider, would you really want to have one level 5 hero or 2 level 3 heroes? Because that's the path MoFaD is going for right now. And oh, he used a Frost Nova on those illusionary Huntresses. That's bad. That is absolutely terrible. It's not something you want to do. Teal does have one little thing that he could pull off. He does have the opportunity to use Forces of Nature to create some areas that are not paddable. Otherwise, he could perhaps get rid of these trees and make himself a straight entry towards MoFaD's base or toward the shop perhaps. There's a lot of things you can do there. It all depends on your creativity. And we got Alchemist as the second hero out. Tier 2 ready for Teal, and he is getting a lot of Wisps, I believe. Yep, he is putting down an expansion. MoFaD has no idea of that expansion just yet, and I don't exactly know what MoFaD's up to. He's been at his base. He's been playing pretty passive. Not really sure even if he was AFK over here all the time. He's been pretty passive over here for the time being, and now he's gonna move out of his base. Gonna go towards the shop. He already got the Orb of Corruption there, potion of invulnerability, and okay, the Owl Scout just detected that. Sentinel, I don't remember what it's exactly called. Sentinel Owl or something like that. Somebody ought to correct me in the comments later on when I upload this as a video. So we got the Wisp trying to save itself, but gets attacked by the creeps. The Ogre Magi over there says no Wisp. And what do we have here? Appears to be that Teal is taking an alternate route towards MoFaD's army, trying to backdoor him from what I see. And oh, he's gonna get him. He tried to backdoor MoFaD by going over here. Thought that MoFaD may be attacking there, but he changed his mind. He's going to MoFaD's base, but he should be knowing that MoFaD is likely in that area. I guess he just wants no nonsense there. Oh no! Sapper! Sapper! This looks bad. MoFaD doesn't know about the Sapper, and this is something abusable. Something that a lot of players could do, but they don't do. It's cheese, but it's good cheese. Sapper going in. Sapper going in. Sapper words up well, and the altar's taken out. Owls planted on the trees and TP'd away. And oh, it's going. Can I see it? Can I? Oh, there it is. The Necropolis, or rather the Holodead projectile, went all the way from MoFaD's base up till Teal there. Pretty nice. You get to see that on a bit of a rare occasion, but you do get to see that, which is nice. But going in for the red camp. Teal did detect that. He did have like one that did see MoFaD going in there, so he knows what's coming. MoFaD gonna pull the creeps down where it's safe for him to creep them out, but it appears that Teal wants no nonsense. Teal is going into MoFaD's base. Is he gonna do the same thing though? He knows that MoFaD is out. He knows MoFaD should have tried to use a ghoul on this tree right now, unless until he had some sort of a possum plan, and oh, he's gonna do it again. He's got enough gold. There we go. Second Sapper coming. And if he manages to take out MoFaD's Black Citadel with this is going to be disastrous. MoFaD is currently creeping. He's creeping a red camp. He has no TP. Oh no, no, Sapper, Sapper, Sapper. Boom. Ziggurat down. Oh, that was rather than the Rubian Tower, but it's down. Now the Acolytes are falling. And if he manages to take out the Black Citadel, this is going to be disastrous for MoFaD, and he can do that. But he isn't. He's targeting everything else but the Black Citadel, because MoFaD has no TP. He could have easily damaged this really nicely, and could have easily perhaps at least brought it down to very low HP, and perhaps have a Goblin up there, Sapper up there, and then just set it loose on MoFaD when MoFaD is out of his base. That's something potentially possible, and MoFaD ought to go up there and check. You know, there may be a sneaky Sapper just sitting there waiting to go and attack the Black Citadel. But he's not going to do that. Yeah, you have ghouls here. Just hit it. Just hit it once, and the owl's just going to fly away. We got some mountain giants coming in. Interesting. We see that coming. Tier 3 coming in for Teal as well. But going to go after his Ancient War, which is pretty much right now mostly a scout building. He's probably not going to train anything from that yet. And oh no, Teal's heading in towards MoFaD base. This time MoFaD has a TP. He's gonna go towards his opponent and gonna kill his proxy moonwells and stuff. Here comes Teal, but his army is scattered. Everything's a bit helter-skelter here and there, and this is gonna give MoFaD enough time to be able to come back. And here he comes. He's gonna TP into his opponent, and that has to be a very timely TP. Otherwise, it would have been absolutely disastrous for Teal. Would have lost pretty much everything there. That would have been dangerous now. Level 2 Alchemist, level 5 Keeper on the side of MoFaD, just level 4 Death Knight, level 3 Lich, and I'm just gonna say like 2 level 3 heroes, sorry, is much better than 1 level 5. You just have much more opportunities. Of course, some of them may be bad, some of them may be really good. Really, it depends, but Alchemist is not really the hero that I would consider bad. You got Acid Bomb and Heal Spray as the spells being selected. We have Chemical Raid, that's not really Also, Alchemist is a pretty beefy hero. It's got good intelligence and less agility, but the chemical ray just makes up for the agility technically. And there we go, another acid bomb being thrown down. And while the Alchemist is being targeted, it can really take all the damage there. And we can use Staff of Preservation. There we go, Staff of Preservation down. And now MoFaD going after the archers. Archer back out, and the Mountain Giant gonna go behind MoFaD once again. Expansion will get taken out, but he did mine a good amount of gold out of that expansion, I must say that. But gonna heal it once MoFaD actually manages to destroy it. And Wisps them coming, Wisps them detonate, but pretty much detonate over nothing that actually mattered. Didn't need to detonate over the heroes and the spellcasters. The Optimus statues are gonna heal, or rather repair, the Tree of Life. A big Frost Nova on the Sentinels there, taking out the Huntress. We just have a hit and run type poke attempt going on right now by Teal, who's just trying to pull MoFaD away from that expansion, and it's pretty much working. Otherwise, if he didn't do that, this expansion would have been taken out by now. He definitely has the bigger arm. The only thing worrying me right now is that why doesn't he just engage and finish it? Because he can definitely do that. He is just playing possum right now, and that's not really a good idea in my opinion. Those archers are, although falling one by one, level 3 Lich is definitely going to be strong. Need to put those mountain giants in the front line, have them taunt, have them tank the damage. I don't think I've seen a single taunt by Teal just yet. They're supposed to taunt, you need that taunt. Without the taunt, you're not going to be able to screw up the micro there. Without them, without the taunt ability, there we go. Now some taunts are going down, and you definitely need some forces of nature in the front line as well. And oh my, level 5 Death Knight. Level freaking 5 Death Knight on the side of MoFaD, and things are looking bad for Teal as he staffs away his Mountain Giant back to the base. Now that Tree of Life is likely gonna go down. There are no Wisps to repair it, and while MoFaD doesn't really have and for him, he manages to make sure that his opponent doesn't eat. Goals left, 202k gold left in about the 17 minutes of the game. Around 19, the 20th players will be depleted of their gold. That's the point where we're gonna need the expansion, or we're gonna need the bigger army. It's gonna come down to that. And Keeper of the Grove taking so much damage, even at level 5. Keeper of the Grove can be so squishy, you can think about it. Still only like 800 HP as compared to Death Knight 1100 HP. Heal spray going down across the board for those mountain giants, and they're gonna be healing up. And having a bit more hit and run attempt over here. After the Ancient of War now. Take that down. Riot's coming in. It's just one Ancient of Lore, I think. It's just one. How much is he gonna pump out of just one? He definitely needs two. Definitely needs two. Level 4 on that Lich. MoFaD is overfed right now. Into a 50-foot army for the majority. He has done well, and now he's gonna try and attempt to take out the Alchemist, but that's gonna be stabbed back. Staff Preservation is just an amazing item. This game slowly but surely seems to be going into the hands of MoFaD right now. Teal, although he did well for the most of the game, couldn't really capitalize on his momentum, and right now he is feeling the pain. And the part of that artificial knight being used multiple times, he is feeling the pain, and that projectile of those fiends reaching a very far distance. Alchemist is low, Keeper is low, and the Alchemist being kind of sent in for death there, although the Lich and the Death Knight didn't really have all the mana in the world. Death Knight gonna get taken out? No, gonna be forced to use the TP, and MoFaD's Death Knight survived to live another day, but not before taking out one of the mountains. Can't say it was a bad game. It was good, fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button. We shall see you next episode. WarCraft. Yay!